am Sabine Frank. I was born and raised in Germany. As a European, though, I have studied and worked in several European countries. I live in Brussels and I am the director of Carbon Market Watch, which is a climate NGO specializing on carbon pricing. I have actually never actively felt discriminated against. I have the benefit of all the struggles of women who have come before me, of the results of those struggles. So I have not had to fight for my right to vote. I have not had to fight for my education or equal pay or even any role that I have wanted to play professionally or socially. In fact, I've been sought out as a woman for certain roles in the spirit of gender equality. But what I have had to work on is my own sense of legitimacy to speak up, to have a voice, to be driven not just by the expectations of me, but my own beliefs and my own desires, my own way of filling my role. And it struck me at one point, as peculiar. Why did I have to do this work? Why did it not come naturally? It took a while for me to realize that it has something to do with the trauma of inequality of women over the century. Just because the outer manifestations are disappearing, at least in countries like my own, it doesn't mean that the consequences that are still felt by women, the interior consequences, if you like, continue to exist. So to heal this trauma of the inequality of women that has happened over centuries, what is required? What is required, first of all, is to seek inspiration and to seek self-knowledge. You have to go on a journey of discovery, of inner discovery, and avail yourself of all the resources that are out there. You have to do some intellectual work. I feel you also have to do some non-intellectual work. You can explore this topic by physical and by cultural and by spiritual means. And what I also think is important is to open yourself up to being helped by others in this work, because what's also still very much stuck in women is that they have to struggle by themselves and that they shouldn't be a burden on others and not rely on the help of other people. I feel that today our struggle and our quest actually has to be much wider than that for the equality of women, because the inequality of women is only one expression of a much wider system of power-based hierarchies, of oppression and of exploitation. It's not just women who need liberation, there are also many men who need liberation, and we need, in our organizations and in our institutions, we need co-creation and we need co-decision, and we need to change our way of interacting with the natural world. So it's definitely not just anymore a case of women aspiring to fitting into the model of patriarchy. Say also in countries like my own, it's no longer good enough for women to want to work into a work system that has been created by men. Say a working week which is defined as full-time at 38 or 48 hours while still trying to have a family, or still trying to do voluntary work on the side, or still trying to participate in political life. What's at stake is that women don't just aspire to all those supposed achievements of patriarchy, but that they define themselves what it means to thrive and to create with men a different world in which we tread lightly on the planet, in which the human existence is a sustainable existence on this planet.